poorly France have done in the recent UEFA Nations League games. It might just be an opportunity, but they've given the ball away. And not in a great part of the pitch. Mbappe now keeps on going and keeps on going and fires France into the lead. Just at the moment where Austria was starting to ask one or two questions, they lose the ball in midfield. And about 15 seconds later, and 2 or 3 slaloming swivels of the hips later, Kylian Mbappe gives France the lead.
We see it here, Giroud pounces, very clever, always then on the front foot because he knows Mbappe is on his way. It's almost a little bit behind him, but...
So without question, it is one of the most awaited, most anticipated days on the footballing calendar. So many teams, so many ambitions, and only a handful will go forward to achieve those ambitions. That is the nature of our fascinatingly competitive game. This place, simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. We have already started here. Bruno Fernandes. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Mbappe. Mbappe!
They would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Barcelona didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now? Jordi Alba nicked it back promptly. Now then, the ball's come loose. And the counter is on. And that's been intercepted. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. De Jong has created one goal already. Havertz. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Bruno Fernandes. Header!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Havertz. Back in possession and ready to go again. Mbappe! He's got a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
That's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take...
Chance for the header! Opts to play it back. And it's Cancelo. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Interception, his positioning was spot on. And he's found a way past. Bruno Fernandes. And now the breakaway. Now it's Bellingham. And he welcomes it in. He's in acres of space here. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Bellingham.
Minutes has been indicated.
João Cancelo, he is through here. And it's going to be another corner. This possibly the last play of the half. Oh, the ball's run loose here. No, he didn't quite meet it right.
That was good.
There's the whistle for half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A 2-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Mbappe had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't. Oh, that was expansive and insightful.
Climbs up big! And more, and more, and more! Oh boy, this fella is flying! You just anticipate that he will do this week after week after week.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Ruben Dias with a definite foul there. Not too many have the power or indeed the accuracy from this range. Would he dare to have a go? Oh, that's disappointing. Now, who's going to be first to this? And that has left him in a heap.
The attendance for this match was 71,649.
He's got away. Well, they can break here. Mbappe! Oh, belter! He's got himself an absolute peach. It is no contest. It is a landslide. What about that, Jim Beglin?
Well, I'd like to praise a nicely constructed move and goal, but it's hard to see past the many defensive frailties on view there. It was a shambolic attempt to deal with that last attack, it really was.
4 in the game, he is the man. It's become a case of men against boys. Mbappe! Oh, shooting chance! A real chance to break. Now it's Pedri. Cristiano Ronaldo. Shot could be on. Bellingham. Played out to the right. Bruno Fernandes carries the ball down the right. Great ball, and he's in here. Muller. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that has put paid to that. Granit Xhaka. Shifted upfield. It's a pretty loose pass. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Now it's Havertz. Oh, good read.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. And that's that. A demolition, destruction, annihilation. They simply ran away with it. Mbappe, very much the man of the moment. His boots at their twinkling best. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Tim?
Yeah, looking back on this, the early goal had a big influence on what unfolded and allowed them to dictate with comfort.
And a quick reminder today that parking
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
By the club or any other paid parking facilities in the area.